Hello, everyone. It's, me, Moth, and I'm still waking up, truth be told. So today we're gonna be doing some Legend of Grimrock, and I am very much so looking forward to returning to Grimrock, becoming one with Grimrock, enduring the inhospitable fates of Grimrock. Oh boy. So it's been a little while. I don't actually remember exactly where we left off. So it's probably going to take me a moment to sort of get my bearings as my most recent event was my double feature regarding some MMO first impressions stuff. I wonder if there's any monsters just sort of hanging out around here at all. Oh. Mysterious key. I see. So, we're on this floor where there's 4 teleporters that kind of take us to different little regions. And that is essentially the gist of what's going on, if I remember correctly. And I think that we kind of have to go and find the lever in each different zone. I could be wrong about that, mind you, or something. I feel like we're getting this open through a rather complicated series of trials, so trails of thought. Time and Tide. I think I did Time and Tide. And I think that I've done Beast Gardens. Let's see if I can actually look this up at all. So you can see that I've been certain places here on level 4, but I'm not certain which one is which. That thing up on the... I know this part up on the top right is actually a totally different thing. This is the slime zone. In fact, I'm gonna put the old slime zone as a note. And I should really be writing down a list of what each of these are. So, you know, actually, I'm gonna do my best to make use of that this session, if you will. Before I get too much further, I do just want to check to make sure that I'm not muted and that the screen is appropriately positioned. I'm trying to train myself to be a little bit better on those technical aspects of streaming. Okay. Fuck, I totally did not see which one I went into. Okay, first things first, Beast Gardens and Menagerie. So we go through here, and I want to pull up this, and I'm going to mark down Beast Garden and Menagerie? Menagerie? Okay, good enough. I'll know what I was trying to spell. So now we have one of these places marked out on the map, and I'm actually just going to immediately go back. I'm not going to try to do the Beast Garden right now, and then I'm going to jump into Time and Tide. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to find out wherever it spat me out. I'm going to put Time and Tide. There we go. And back we go. The Catacomb. Okay, where did it spit me out this time? The Catacomb. And back we go. And what's this last one? Trails of Thought. Where is it? Here it is. Trails of Thought, which we do not seem to have done anything in. Based on the amount of map that I have unlocked over here, so I'm thinking the Trails of Thought would be a good place for us to start out, actually. Okay. So this is like one of those classic puzzles that you encounter with the, if you step on one, it should deactivate any around it that are not active, or it should... I'm guessing. I could be totally wrong. Let's test this theory. Activates the ones closest. Okay, I understand the basics of this puzzle. Well, I did something. So, what happens if, just hypothetically speaking... Oh, one of my friendos is dead. That's no good. I take out a rock, and I throw that That wasn't very helpful now, was it? Okay. Oh, for some reason that's not activating that pressure plate anymore. Tough. Okay. Well, I've kind of gotten across. I'm trying really, really hard to conceptualize... Fuck, I just cornered myself. How to do this. So, my apologies if I'm going to be a little bit quiet here while I actually need to think. Which this game is very good at doing. It's one of the reasons why I'm enjoying this stream so much, is that I have had so many opportunities to kind of sit back and really think and appreciate the dungeon design and how much creativity really went into some like very, very simple things in terms of like, this is a lever, what can we make this lever attached to? Let's make a puzzle out of this lever. That sort of mindset. Okay, so what I think I want to do is forward. Then my only place to go is forward. I can only go this way. This way. This way. This way. Nope, okay. So that is not the ideal path. Forward, forward. Forward, over, down. There, down. Over. Up. Well, that'd get me there, but that's not where I need to go. Okay. I've gotten halfway across. Over. Fuck, this is where it gets hard. Because I want to be heading towards the door, which is now open, but if I go that way, that's a bad idea, so... Because if I step on either of these two, the one near the door will become activated. So I think what I have to do is step this way. Over here again. There. There. Now my only option is to step this way. I can't tell if the one near the door is active or not. I have a bad feeling that it isn't. Over. No, it is not. There we go. Okay. That's how you do that. I'm gonna save the game because I don't want to have to do that again. I mean, at least it didn't kill me for... Oh. Talking about things that are gonna kill me. Apparently it's time for combat. Oh, there we go. Any other monsters? Doesn't look like it. But what I was saying is, at least it's, not trying to violently destroy me for every single failure that I did there. That would have been very unfortunate on my behalf. Is it possible that it was not actually Trails of Thought, and that was just me not reading things very well, and in actuality, it was Trials of Thought? I had a feeling there was gonna be something like a Venom Edge. What is the Venom Edge, other than really edgy sounding? Hey, did I not give you the Venom Edge? Oh, there it is. Oh, I see. It has... So it's our first enchanted weapon. You know... fuck, that's not what I wanted at all. I think I just opened up a PDF. Just opened a Lamentations of the Flame Princess PDF. It's a tabletop game I've never actually gotten to play very much, but I've always been very interested in seeing what all the fuss is about because it seems to be rather popular in some of the tabletop RPG boards that I'm involved in. There we go, okay. Now, unfortunately, if I was not able to put together a playlist to kind of have going in the background of today's stream. I've been very, very busy these last few days. I'm actually impressed that I'm managing to basically accomplish anything at all. Can I use that torch for fun and profit? There's something over there. And this is how we get to it. Okay. 1 iron key. I will gladly take an iron key. Thank you very much. And that torch. Up that goes. Is that the first door we've seen where the keyhole is actually on the door rather than immediately adjacent to the door? Because I feel like it is. I could be wrong, mind you. Is that it? What did that do? I mean, that had to have done something, no? Oh, I see. That falls through. There is a button over there that I need to press. Okay. This shouldn't be too difficult, assuming that I... Oh. That was interesting, actually. So what I need to do is I need to press that button, and then I need to immediately run over and fall down into that pit. I'm guessing? Down I go. A gear key. Nice. I presume that would be for the gear door. Oh, I remember this place. I was here last stream and was kind of wondering how to get into that little... Where am I now? Oh. Let's see. That is where I am. I would actually kill for a, whatchamacallit, thing. Gear key. Open up. Well, Shtin Greaves. Light armor. Okay. What does it say? Numerous pieces of chitinous shells fixed together in a form primitive but efficient. Like, okay. So I cannot for the life of me actually read some of this text without, like, shoving my face right up to the screen. Being like, what does this say? You are the one who I'm giving that to. Got it. And that torch just burned out, so we need to equip a new one. I guess I'll keep the burnt out torch object. Might find uses for it. Well, I mean, I was expecting a little bit more than just the chitinous armor, I suppose, but I'm not gonna complain. Certainly not. It's better than what I had for that character. Let's go ahead and save the game. So okay, is it Trials? No, it's Trails. It is definitely Trails of Thought. Oh boy, I feel like I've done most of these. I still haven't unlocked this, however. Let's see. Caverns still echoing, crimes forgotten, put to sleep, eternally imprisoned. Alright, well, let's go back to this one here. I feel like I've done most of this one. I think. Okay, this is the one where I got most of the way through and then kind of backfired. That's right. What I need to do, and I'm actually gonna equip the bow for this rather than the crossbow, and I'm gonna equip some frost arrows, I guess, because I don't seem to have any... No, wait, I do have regular arrows. There we go. I don't want to waste my crossbow bolts. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I already had a thing over there. I didn't need to do this anyway. I just wasted an arrow or two. Good job, me. Actually, I may still need to do similar things, so let's keep that around. There's a book over there? Wonder how I get in. Interesting. Okay. Pick up that arrow. Head back this way. Okay, I'm actually gonna save here. I know this is a little bit cheesy, but I'm, like, actually impaired when it comes to timing. And this is all about timing. Actually, I wonder what would happen if I picked up that torch that's like... Okay. What I was gonna say is I wonder what would happen if I picked up that torch that's like halfway across the first chasm area. Really looking forward to getting down to the next level because I presume the whole thing looks like that, and I'm just really looking forward to the visual change. This one? No. I think it was... Okay, you know what? Gonna be rude. Just gonna do this. And let's try taking that, just out of curiosity, basically. Thing is, there's nothing over here to activate. Okay. Load game. So is this just a trap either way? Because it really does feel like it. Just gonna start collecting torches. No, there's nothing over there. I do need to figure out how to get into, you know, let me consult the map. Interesting. Okay. So there's a teleport over there, and there's a hallway leading that way. It's got to involve this somehow. Also, did that torch just like respawn? Oh right, I reloaded. Oh, I just, you know, I had the thought like halfway across the thing. I was like, what if I need to throw something over that chasm? And I'm so glad. Like, I didn't even have time to vocalize it to you. I was just like, oh shit, I need to grab something to throw, like, right now. Ergo, throw mushroom. So, on the positive side, I've arrived over here. You know what? I should actually leave an object there for future use, because I won't be surprised if I have to come back. So we've arrived over here again on this side. But never forgiven. Do I need to, like, combine these scrolls somehow? Oh, shit, I just realized what I have to do. Okay. I need this scroll. But assuming that these have basically been pointless to collect this entire time, I was like, why am I just getting these arbitrary, useless scrolls? And I just realized, oh, fuck, I actually do need them. That's not going to be very fun for me to find all of them again. Grimrock, okay. You know, I don't need that. So there's one still there, and there's one that's just, like, missing. Oh, shit. I was not expecting tentacles to rise forth and destroy me. This is definitely a first. And it's kind of doing damage. I don't appreciate how much damage it's doing. It's kind of taking a lot too. This thing is tough. This is like the boss monster of this floor or something. Just tentacles coming from below. Well, that was a first, I'll tell you that. Okay, so it occurred to me that each of these pillars has writing on it. So, like, caverns still echoing, and then what I need to do is I need to look at the various, let's see, crimes forgotten. Like, I have a scroll here that just says by his call. Maybe? And so I think what I need to do, is there going to be any indication that I've put it in the right one? Okay. Is I need to find each of the scrolls, and I need to finish what they say, and oh my god, do I hate myself right now because there's one missing scroll that I have. Oh wait, no, there's one missing scroll that I do know where it is, because I just realized I have both of the other scrolls on Ivan's little thing. Okay. To depths beyond measure. Crimes forgotten. Caverns still echoing. I'm gonna guess that this is the cavern still echoing one. To depths beyond measure. Eternally imprisoned, but never forgiven. What I would guess. Crimes forgotten. Maybe that's by his call? Honestly, it's probably just the one closest to whichever thing, but I don't remember which one I got any of them from. Let's level up. Got +1 strength. And... Okay. So which ones have I done? I think that's the best way that I can really, like... Actually, let's, eat some food. So all my friendos here are kind of starving. Have that baked maggot. Mole jerky. Alright. Gonna save the game again. Let's gaze upon the map and figure out what we've done. It has to be Beast Garden. It's the only one that makes sense. It's the only one I haven't explored, so I need to go through... I need to go through the Beast Garden and Menagerie. I imagine there's going to be a lot of combat in. Here we go. Here's the Beast Garden. Now I just need to... Here's the button that will probably open... I think this is one of the ones where it shoots and then I have to break it from actually hitting. There we go. I really, really wish that I had all of my friendos right now. But unfortunately, my assassin remains dead. Oh, so it was, this... I thought I did this area. Could have sworn I did this area. Give me that torch. On back. And just walk right onto that pressure plate for me. Okay. Next. Like, I'm 99% sure that I did this last stream, but apparently maybe I died or something. That must be... Come on. So then we just have to lure the monster. Come on, skeletal warrior. I'm gonna take a drink while I wait for it to catch up. I mean, at least I know exactly what I'm doing. Which is very, very helpful in this situation. You know, I don't have to confusedly meander about, filled with uncertainty. Take this torch. Yep, there we go. Now I just need to go figure out where was that? The one that I had opened? Out of my way. I don't have to kill you and then spawn another. Alrighty, here we go. Open. Wait for it to get closer. And that should be all of them? I'm gonna run around and just like double check to see if there's any that I haven't filled, but I think that I filled all of them. I think there's only 3. It seems like my torch is running low again. Secret found. Nice. Ring gauntlets. Okay. Well, those aren't very good yet because they can't have heavy armor. Okay. Without getting a massive penalty to their evasion, which I don't really want to endure right now. Alright, and then we just meander this way? And here is the last of the scrolls. Okay. Pardon me while I remember this. So this is the Beast Garden. And now, if my theory is correct, this should be the scroll for the Beast Garden. Here, cow, pick it up. What does it say? But still dreaming. What does it say over here? Eternally imprisoned. You know, I think that but still dreaming is more like put to sleep but still dreaming. Makes more sense to me anyway. Put to sleep but still dreaming. Eternally imprisoned but never forgiven. I haven't opened it up yet. Crimes forgotten. So I'm guessing that these two need to be switched. Crimes forgotten. No. Also, we are losing out on yet another torch. Okay. Torchbearer, just toss that on the ground. I don't need your... I don't need this. Alright. I mean, put to sleep but still dreaming definitely sounds right to me. But never forgiven. Crimes forgotten but never forgiven. That makes sense. Crimes forgotten but never forgiven. Caverns still echoing to depths beyond measure. And what's this last one here? Eternally imprisoned by their call. No. Maybe switch these two around? Still no. Maybe it's put to I could be totally wrong about all of this, mind you. Caverns still echoing. No, that's not it either. Eternally imprisoned. Okay, it makes sense that that wouldn't be right. Crimes forgotten. Caverns still echoing. Oh, there we go. Finally, and here is that crystal I have been hoping to find forever. Okay. Oh, a horrifying monstrosity that attacks really quickly. Oh, multiples. Just need to get rid of this. And, oh wow, there's a lot of them. Okay. Is there gonna be more? Or are we done now? I think we're... Nope, nope, there's more. There's a lot more. Okay. Apparently it's just time for fight. And here I was just about to say, I'm gonna take a quick BRB so that I can have my breakfast. And then I was gonna jump right back into this. Is it like an unlimited supply? Okay. I think that's the last of them. So I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna pull up my BRB screen, and like I said, I'm gonna very quickly have my breakfast, and I will be right back to continue this. Expect me to take no more than 3-4 minutes at most. See you then. And I have returned. Let me just make sure that I did in fact unmute. Alright. Thank you for your patience. I very rapidly consumed that ominous bar of... Oh, hey, look, there's more. I kind of want to purposefully fight as many of these little things as I can because they seem to be decent experience. Except for the fact that one of my friendos is about to die. Alright, we're going down. And now we're going back up. And the reason why we're... And we're gonna rush over here. We're gonna heal up. And I kind of want to farm this whole situation. There it is. Because some of my people here, they didn't really get a lot of experience on that floor. Mostly my insectoid sort of assassin character, who was spending most of that encounter being rather deceased. If I might be so bold. I really want to know, like, where they're coming from. And I think that I'm basically safe here, assuming that I can get down to the next floor and then I can come back up. There's really nothing stopping me from kind of using that, using the save crystal multiple times to ensure that I can at least get 1 or 2 levels for my insectoid rogue. Which I think is a very, very wise choice at this part of the game. Is this where they're coming from? If I'm lucky, I might also figure out where the fuck these things are all coming from. I hope I haven't killed them all. That was kind of groove into this whole situation. Okay. Dagger's assassination, dodge. Okay. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So now... Gamdoc Darkheart can in fact switch places with the cow. Which, whether or not this is going to turn out to be a good idea, we will have to wait and find out. But Gamdoc is supposed to be kind of a very beefy, he's a cow, character. And so I'm kind of okay with the idea of having Cow Mage be frontline. And I kind of want to focus a little bit more on the staff defense now that this is actually a thing that can happen. You know, actually, I bet Gamdoc... Oh, Gamdoc doesn't have the Axe's skill. Sigh, that's not going to be very helpful. Didn't I get a magic dagger at one point? Yes. Attack power 7. Venom Edge. Good to know. Okay. So these were definitely not here earlier. Unless I seriously... Okay, I've reactivated the portals. I guess that's cool, but totally useless to me. I think that's it. I think that's really... like, everything we can get out of this whole situation. I don't think there's going to be any more spawning. I do need to figure out something for Gamdok to wear. Or to use, rather. I guess I could give him the Venom Edge. And here we are. We are now in the downstairs zone officially. We are getting entirely new dungeon decor, and I am super excited. Interesting. Here's sort of the Roman-esque warriors we've been fighting in skeletal form. I'm gonna take a wild guess that this means we're about to fight some that use flails and shields, and possibly axes. I would be rather impressed if these didn't turn out to be new skeletal enemy types. Haven't quite fully recovered yet from the sickness, so my throat is rather sore. A very regrettable state of affairs, considering that I need to be speaking very much for this whole streaming thing that I do. I'm gonna throw down a throat lozenge because I don't really want to give up anytime soon, but I'm gonna kill my voice if I don't. My apologies if I sound like I have a throat lozenge in my mouth subsequently. Because I will. I have a feeling I'm going to be making noises quite a lot this, like, entire game. Okay. Not go through here. The only way I can go is not up. Wait a minute. I thought I saw a thing. I did not. Clever. That's a shame. Like, poor Bullock. He's basically only been using one spell this entire game. Like, I keep finding all of these little scrolls and the like for different things, but it's like, no. Like, I kind of want to experiment. Like, is there anything else that he can do right now? This is probably a bad idea to do because... Yep, nope. The only fire spell that I really have access to. In theory, I have access to spells from other things? But I haven't figured out what those spells are yet. They're like a thing in here, maybe? A wall difference somewhere? Well, on a positive note, I'm losing in yet another torch. Cannot seem to interact with the... Nope. Where am I supposed to go? Probably in here. Got a bench. You are, like, about to die of hunger. There we go. That's the new secret wall texture. Glad I figured that out sooner rather than later. And here's another one. Iron key. Okay, what is in the box? Scroll of Light. Requires Spellcraft 5. Bullock should be able to cast this. Awesome. I maybe don't need quite so many torches always and forever. Kind of a fun, ominous, magical blue glow. But, you know, I'll take it. Secrets within secrets. Scaled cloak. I really do not need this axe. Evasion plus 8 versus evasion plus... Yeah, you can have that. That. Anything else that I need over here? Nope. Looks good. Okay. Well, this is new and exciting. A light spell. I should really clean out my inventory. Just in general. Really start to utilize some of these boxes and things that I have. My extra potion supplies. Put my extra scrolls in there that I'm never gonna end up using ever. Okay. I love it when that happens. Absolutely love it. Don't really need that. Really need this. Give the mage the pointy shoes. Which, I mean, do you think that the Minotaur people have hooves? Because I would just assume that they have hooves. Honestly. Now that I'm, like, calling this into question, I'm a little bit nervous about the thought. Get rid of the loincloth. Have a couple of burnt out torches in my inventory, I think. There we go, and no reason to have the spear. The spear I should probably keep. I know, inventory management is absolutely the most fascinating thing for someone to be watching right now, I'm sure, but... like, it kinda just needs to happen. So my apologies if you literally just fell asleep watching my stream. Wait, I just came from over here. I got a key. Okay. So just kind of getting my bearings more than anything else right now. Figuring out, like, how exactly will I be pressing... Oh. What do we have here? Like, this is really starting to look more like a dungeon. I'm also having flashbacks to Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. As I'm walking around in this environment, it reminds me of the Onyx Tower, which was sort of, spoiler alert, one of, like, the final locations of that particular game. That was a game that I actually started, back when I had my old channel and never actually finished. Granted, it is a seriously difficult game to get to behave with an emulator. I have a rather beefy computer, and even then it still tends to run less than optimally, one might say. Actually, I have the sack. Why am I not using this sack? There we go. Sack utilized effectively. No? I was just checking to see if there was going to be any, like, secret. Lots of bread here. I really should go back and actually properly do that game. It's one of my favorites. Is my... I can't tell if my light spell was dimming or not. There's multiple buttons here and a lever. And another room. Something flapping its wings, coming to attack me, maybe? Like, I hear something flapping wings. But I do not actually see anything. Okay. There's a button over here that I have no idea what it's about to do. So many puzzle. There we go. Another key. Oh gosh, I really need to find, Okay, you want to know about this game? Not NASA. This is a modern interpretation of like the classic dungeon crawler genre that became somewhat popularized in the 1980s. And so it's got a lot of your very sort of typical, like, almost Dungeons and Dragons style elements. You know, we're crawling around in a dungeon, we're fighting monsters, there's magic and wizards and shit, I'm about to fucking die. Oh well. It's not the end of things. Alright, and lots of traps, lots of that sort of thing. There isn't a whole lot of story to be had in this game, truth be told. It's, in some ways, I would actually say that it's not dissimilar to like a combination between like an RPG and a puzzle game. And if that makes sense to you, then, which I hope it does, like, I think that would give someone a fairly good inclination of whether or not they would like this game. Personally, I am enjoying it quite a lot, actually, because it's a game that's making me think quite a bit. Which I always think is a good thing in a video game. I like video games that actually involve me mentally, let's say. No problem. If you have any other questions about the game, feel free to ask. This is my third stream, I think, of this game going into it, and I'm like very, very focused at the moment, which is actually making it difficult for me to think of conversation topics, of things to actually talk about while I am doing the stream. So, I mean, if you have any subjects that you feel like need to be talked about for literally any reason, let me know. I am more than willing to give them my indirect attention. Shit. Anyway, I just fell down into a pit because I'm a dumbass. What does this say? I know, I was disappointed too when I took the jump just to discover that there was nothing useful here. This game just gave me a note mocking me for coming down here. This game is cruel and unusual. Yes, I have a key. Open door. And it is time for a fight. One thing that I am really enjoying about this game is the fact that the combat is very simplified. It's not the usual turn-based, like, select attack from the menu, select your target, all of that sort of thing. It's all real-time, and you basically just click on whatever you want your character to do. So, like, I click on staff, I click on my rune, that determines which spell I'm gonna cast, assuming I'm gonna cast a spell. I need to switch these two out temporarily. My mage is not being nearly as useful in the front line as I was initially hoping. Which shouldn't surprise me in the least, because magic users aren't exactly known for being tanky in role-playing games. But... oh, out of ammo, okay. Oh, two of my characters are dead. You know what? Bye. I'm gonna be a coward. I'll be back. Just BRB, bird. Can you be patient without me for 5 minutes? Because that'd be great. Oh. Rat. The almighty magical crystal has not reactivated yet. Is there like a limited number of times you can use these things? Like, have I used it too recently? Or does it just hate me? Okay. Poison bombs. Sure. Those sound good. Okay. Gonna have to kill this thing before I come back. Maybe. Dead. Can I go activate the crystal now? Yes, I can. Okay, you cannot use crystal while in combat. Good to know. This was a fact that I was not previously privy to, so let's feed up our people. This game actually requires that your heroes eat. I think it's about the only dungeon crawler I know that does. It's probably going to be more interesting to me than it is going to be to most of my viewers. Just because eating food has become such a staple of like the survival genre. And so it's not really weird to see in video games in general anymore. God, I'm a dumbass. All right. I came from this way, right? I remember going beyond here, maybe? No. I had opened this. Okay. Oh, hey, look. The glowing crystal of not being dead anymore. Now I don't have to go back to the previous level. It'd also be good if I learned how to use a health potion once in a while, huh? This game actually has like a minor sort of alchemy system. Like you can use your mortar and pestle. Currently I already have an empty flask in it. And then be like, oh, an energy potion. Yay. That's not really actually what I needed though. What I really need is some more health potions. Which I think I have. That's also an energy you know what? I'll take it. I do not even right now. Okay. Oh. Need to recast my light spell. Bam. There we go. Shattered. Does anyone not have a cloak? I think everyone has a cloak, and I'm pretty sure that most of my cloaks are better than that, so I'm not gonna pick that up. You know, before I get too far in that direction, I'm actually gonna run back because there's a door that I haven't opened yet over here that I think I can open because I never pushed either of the buttons. Assuming that either of these buttons actually do anything, mind you. Okay. Never mind. Those buttons probably did something, but I have absolutely no idea what. Thought I heard something down here. Doesn't actually look like it. Okay. So, back into the new area we are going to go. Holy shit. Giant crab. How do I attack its weak point for massive damage? Gosh, that's an old meme. Wasn't that like a meme from 2009 or something like that? The Sony E3. Okay. Poison bomb. Sounds good. Okay. Need to... something in your hand that you can use as a weapon. Oh shit. There we go. These giant crabs are rather tough. I'm very, very distressed to inform you this fact. Just in general, the combat has definitely ramped up in difficulty on this level. I'm really not looking forward to seeing how often I'm gonna end up with my people dying as a result. I mean, at this point, hell, right now I should actually just go back and use the crystal for healing purposes. At least the game is being a little bit nicer about crystal placement than it was being for a little while. It was very much so not my friend earlier. Giving me 0, like the last level had no crystal. Until the very, very end. And now it's like, hey, you want crystal? You need crystal? I have crystals available for you. I don't even know what that voice is supposed to be. Gosh, I'm so deadpan today. This is what I get for doing such an early morning stream. You get deadpan Moth, who does not emote or inflect, who only is here to slay the monster. Or whatever it is that I'm doing, actually, now that I think about it. Don't really know. How do I... Well, there's something in there. Question's just, how do I open? How do open? You know, in old school D&D, it was just sort of assumed that you were going to regularly come across portcullises and iron bars and all of that. It's to a point where bending bars was actually a major thing on your character sheet. I'm not even joking, like this really oddly specific thing was just assumed to be constantly coming up. You know, I bet that that little portcullis is actually tied to those buttons that I couldn't figure out what they did earlier. Like, I have a really strong feeling that says that in order to get in there, I need to go all the way back and push one of the random buttons, and then come all the way over. Could be wrong. The gate of iron shall open if you take your time and rest in the place where the dragons gaze. Okay. Well, supposedly, that's how... Is it this gate of iron? Chamber of Pits. Deserted tunnels. Well, these are all fantastic names for things. Very good. Okay, smashing. Literally, I just smashed a thing. Mystic key. The likes of which I do not know the nature of. Okay. So the gate shall open if you rest where the dragon gaze. I'm a dumbass, holy shit, okay. So I assume that what this means is this dragon, which gazes... I don't know if it's just supposed to be in front of the... Probably the furthest point from the dragon, this being the dragon. So that would be there. So I'm gonna try resting right here first. I'm probably gonna get another dream, because this is the first time I've rested on this level. And we seem to be getting a new one every single time. I watched this dungeon built, but they took it away from my people and twisted it. Filled it with traps and riddles. This is not how this place was meant to be. And before you ask, I have absolutely no idea what's going on with that. Okay. So, hypothetically, we either need to have slept here, or the furthest place from here. Which, note that it did not open. And I think that this would be the exact furthest spot. Let me check the map. This would in fact be the exact furthest spot. So let's get some sleep again. They make all the gates open and cause the traps to spring. It could be simple for them to stop us. Why will they not do it? Are we walking into another trap of theirs? Be careful. Gate did not open. I am very sad. Maybe there's a second dragon. Maybe this is one of those things where there's two dragons facing different directions, and I have to rest at the exact meeting point of their gaze. That would not actually surprise me in the slightest. Activate my magical light spell. Okay, yes, I've been over here. Unless it's the other gate of iron, that portcullis that I wasn't certain how to... Nope. This did not open. I don't even think this can open. I think that I have to get in there, probably through a teleporter, maybe? Means there's probably a button on one of those walls to get out. Maybe. Something like that? Deserted... Okay, deserted tunnels first. At least we haven't had to fight any more of those tentacle creatures. That's... I don't know if I did the right thing, but I did something. Okay. Actually, wait, I threw 2 rocks. I only wanted to throw 1 rock. What? Okay. Okay. I see. So for the very first second, there is a teleporter. What a needlessly convoluted puzzle here. Okay, so over, throw that. Just walk backwards through the door. There is no turning back. Okay. That's fine. I don't need to turn back. I'm always going forward. Going forward is my life. Sometimes these torch sconces are actually little like levers themselves. So I always like to investigate. Aha! This is exactly what I was expecting to find. An ornate key. Okay, now I just have to find out how to go back, even though it said there is no going back. I would have liked to go in there. Apparently I'm not worthy. Okay. Something definitely moved when I... Oh. I have gone back. Okay, I need to actually make a mark here on my map. That's not what I meant to click on. I'm gonna, like, starve my people by sleeping too much. Map. So we have... face south. So it should be right there is the spot where I need to rest, I think. Okay. We'll get there, we'll get there. Let me just check to make sure that I got everything that I can get from this area first, because, like, what's behind this? Anything? Looks like there's a lot more stuff behind this, actually. Yeah, this looks like quite a lot of stuff going on. Okay, let's go back first. I want to go back. I want to open the secrets so that I... shit, giant enemy crab. You know what? I'm gonna pretend you don't exist. I'm going around in circles. It's a giant hammer thing. I guess that's cool. I don't... Oh, hello. Did I kill it? Nope. These things are evil as hell. They actually, in my last stream, I basically had a full, like, almost a full party wipe against a few of those with their evil poison clouds. I mean, you could see just looking at my crew, like, how badly I just got messed up by that poison. It is no joke. Oh. There's another one of the mushroomy entities. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Wait a minute. Just checking the wall for secrets. Okay, moving on. No. Fuck that. I can fit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Giant enemy crab. 2 giant enemy. Oh shit, I might die here. Wait. Wait. What am I talking about? I have a health potion. I'm so gonna die here. I am surrounded, like, just one, yep. Oh, this is going swimmingly. I'm so dead. Oh, shit. When did I save last? Got surrounded by the crabs. Okay. Back here. So it was before I kind of went into that direction. But secretly, don't I now know, like, exactly where I'm supposed to be resting? I'm just trying to remember where it was, because, I mean, okay, so Dragon West is there. I think it was right there? I haven't actually gone through this yet, so let's just... Okay, so Portcullis I cannot get into, nothing over here. Going... I think it's this spot right here, actually. Open this, come inside. I just want to have this marked on my map before I really do much else. Okay. And I had the ornate key and everything. Okay, so I'm 99% sure that this is the spot where I need to sleep. So let's do it. And we already saw this the stream sequence. I watched the dungeon being built. Yep. We're getting some sort of story out of this, but it's not going to make sense until later in the game, I don't think. If we're lucky. If we're unlucky, then it will never make sense. And there we go. I have opened the lurker vest. Okay. I've opened the gate. What is the lurker vest? Evasion +5. So it's okay. The vest for my Fifi type character. Sounds good. Alright. Let's save the game because I figured that one out. I need to mentally prepare myself for going into here again. This is where we found the ornate key, which I need. Rock. Okay, so the way that this worked... There was a thing down there. So let's get that out right away. And then we just go like that. We go like so. Bam. We're in. Gonna save again, because everything is going properly at the moment. Keyword there, at the moment. There is no turning that. Okay. Now this place is actually somewhat extensive, so I need to take it carefully. And I need to focus on killing things. So we're not going to open this up yet. So I wanna kill all of these little mushroom fellows. And their big mushroom fellow companions. Why do dungeons always have mushrooms? It's just, I mean, I guess it's just because mushrooms grow in caves. But still, I don't know. Okay. There's an enemy coming from that direction. Let's go ahead and get prepared. You know what? And some bombs off to you. Where did it go? Backstab. Alright. Now we're just gonna run away. Actually got an achievement for that. Like, these things do so much damage. There we go. 450 XP, though. That is so much. So much. Okay, we're gonna give that healing potion to my rogue. And go ahead and equip these bombs. Alright, well, I mean, one thing at a time, right? In fact, this is I'm gonna save here again. I'm gonna be saving a lot in this because I actually just straight up got murdered by this game. And I don't want to have to do this over too many times if I mess this up again. Shit. Okay. No problem. What do we have here? Some kind of new herb? A milkweed. That's the first milkweed I have come across, to my knowledge. There is... Okay, so this is the beginning. This is where the marker says there is no turning back. Which means that is the same iron gate, and if I actually look at my map here, I should have made a full circle if I can find it. It looks like there's some area up there that I haven't actually explored yet. So this is a dead end. Not what we're looking for. We want to go this. Here we go. This is what I was expecting to find. I mean, the good news here is that these things are very, very slow to attack, but when they attack, it's just like, hey, do you want to die? Now, here's the really scary thing, right? I still haven't found... I still have not found... the poison spore people. Just gonna make 2 health potions here. Alright. And with that, we should be good to go. Wait, do I have an energy potion too? I think that would be good to consume right now. So I think this is where I fought the poison spore enemies. There's 1. There, that's the really nasty one. Okay. No one died. Good news. Very unexpectedly good news, actually. And you can drink the second healing potion. Also, eat up. Are any of my other people, like, dying of hunger? No, okay. So now, I think there's still enemies to be located. Fuck, it's another one of these. Okay. I really want to keep as much distance from that as I can, honestly. Oh, shit. Okay. This is fine. Frost bomb. Let's try this out. Cool. See, now this thing could potentially kill in, like, one attack, which is why I'm, like, trying so hard right now to just not let it get near us. Come on. I just want to keep it as far away as possible. Actually, do I still have the bow? It'd probably be a good idea for me to switch out for that. There we go. I really need to find more crossbow bolts. Like, this is kind of a mandatory thing at this point. Alright. How have I been doing on my exploration of this region? I still haven't done everything up here. Which I'm not surprised by, because first off, I haven't gone through that gate I specifically did not open. No secrets. Alright. We are looking good. As much as it pains me to say so. Is this the same? I don't think this is the same. Oh, it is. Okay, so this is actually just the only metal gate that I need to worry about. Some flavor of herb. Guess that's all that was in here. Not very much, truth be told. Okay. But now I need to figure out where the... Okay, so up and to the left. This is what I should be looking for. There is the statue. Here is the ornate key. Okay, and... Was there anything else that I had gathered from up here, or was it just... Okay, yep. Oh, you know, I wonder, actually. I just had a thought. I wonder if this same puzzle... Yep. Nice. Huntsman Cloak. Evasion +4. Okay, this would be much better for this character. Oh. My spell has finally worn off. Let's bring that back. And some fire arrows. Nice. I think that's everything. And now we have successfully come back here. And we have the, well, one of two, from what it seems, ornate key. Now I just need to get one more, and then we can get down to the next level of the dungeon. So, if we understand how this is going, the next key should be behind the opposite zone. So through here. You have a button. You have a button and a lever. I'm gonna push the button first. Okay, it's kind of snaking around. Possibly a reversal lever? I'm glad I called that on the first try. Okay. Similar thing, a button and a lever which probably reverses the effect of the button. Okay. I'm gonna save because we're about to run into some combat. Kinda want it to come over here. You know, my ranger actually seems to be shooting this bow way, way faster than the crossbow. Which shouldn't really surprise me, but it does for some reason. And it looks like this crab is attacking my actual fighter in the front row, which is a very, very good thing. Means that they're not gonna fall over dead instantly. Or at least that they're less likely to fall over dead instantly. Maybe I should be using this bow instead of my crossbow. Just as like a general rule here. I'm not sure if my quick draw ranged combat actually does anything to the crossbow. That might explain part of the difference. Or it could just be that bows are much faster than the alternative. Okay, I'm gonna have... Oh look, combat. This is fine. Lots of poisonous things. Okay, let's... Okay, stop. Stop doing the thing that you're doing. Okay. Okay, that's dead. Nothing over here. Kill this one. And there should only be one more, and I don't have to worry about this one poisoning me. It is of the regular variety rather than the poisonous death variety. Okay. Lots of stuff to pick up, probably. I'm really liking these elemental bombs. I'm not really normally one to be using consumable items like that, but they have been extremely helpful in surviving the recent events in the dungeon. I really need to get over this like mental block that I have where it's like, oh, I can only use this thing once, I'm never going to use it for the entire game because I might need it later. I should really... I'm so close to getting heavy armor proficiency, so... I really think that I ought to just be, like, focusing on that. You know, I'm gonna get the dexterity +2. And then next level with Ivan, I'll just dump it into armors and be able to use heavy armor without penalty. And everyone will be happy. Absolutely everyone. I'm going to make world peace. Single-handedly. By allowing Ivan to use heavy armor. It'll be amazing and miraculous. 100%. I really wonder what Ivan's actual attributes look like. Let's find out. Strength 15, Dexterity 15, Vitality 16, Willpower 10. Oh, I don't think that includes the bonuses, though. I think I picked up everything. Looks like it. And I have the key. So now it should just be a matter of heading... Or, well, I guess I need to find the exit first. Wonder if it closed behind me. I feel like the exit would have been right there. Okay, so one of those side passages should have a button. I would assume, anyway. Side passages, you're supposed to have a button. Let me check. Which way is the exit to this room? So the exit is in fact on the side that does not have a thing, which I can no longer... Okay. Let me guess. Yep. Okay. I wonder how many of those have actually been pressure plates that I have entirely missed out and just straight up ignored. Oh, I see. This is such a frustrating, shit. Hit the wrong button. Oh. Are you ready for combat? I'm ready for combat. This definitely isn't gonna kill me. You know, I mean, at least, even if I fall down in the pit, and even if I have to get myself into more combat, it's really not the end of things, because I'm gonna get more experience. So I should really just focus on the bright side of this situation, because, like, 2 of my people just leveled up. Actually, 3 of my people just leveled up. Which is, of course, a very, very positive thing. I needed these levels up. I always need levels up. Levels up. That's an awkward syntax. Okay. Good. Let us levels up. God, what am I even saying anymore? That said, I should just be about at the end of this floor of the dungeon, and that's probably where I'm going to be calling the stream for today. So, let's see here. Assassinations, daggers, dodge. Gamdoc keeps almost dying, so I sort of want to focus on... Oh, nice. Stab. I need stab. Fuck, okay, so... I need stab, and we'll get dodge. So we just got two new things. We've got resist fire +5 and resist shock +5 from the dodge point, and we got stab, which is an attack that sometimes deals double damage with daggers. So Gamdoc is going to be much better at being an assassin now. So let's see here. Dexterity +1, energy +5, quick shot. Yeah, it does explicitly state bows. I don't think crossbows count for improved quick shot, which is a little rough. Okay, well, we're going to focus on more dodge for our ranger, because I want to get up to light armor proficiency, which is going to take a little while to get to. And for you, you really need some more, well, there's a new spell to be gained at level 13. Actually, I think I know what spell that is. I think it's the Fire Shield spell. Let's put 2 into that, and 2 into staff defense. Okay. Let's try that out. Not skilled enough to cast that spell. Okay. That? I really need to figure out what this other fire spell is, huh? Better bunch of legionary shields, or just pieces of trash. Kind of want to filter through all of this stuff just to make sure I'm not gonna be skipping out on any actually decent loot. You know what? Just nap up. Everyone get your sleep on. Oh, it's time for a new dream because it thinks I'm on the next level down. Oh wait, no, we've already seen this one. I wonder how many streams is actually going to take me to beat. I'm like consistently getting a few dungeon levels on each one. I've heard that this game runs something in the realm of 30 hours, though, which, I mean, that would be longer than my Paper Mario stream, which went on for like 10 streams. Okay. Oh, right, I can't see anything because I need to cast the spell. Alright. Anyone super hungry? Actually, yeah, okay. Good thing I checked. Have some bread. Eat your bread, lizard man. Eat your bread and be happy. I guess there's not really anything else down here, huh? The blood drop blossom, which... I think that's for energy potions? Okay, let's just leave. Ah, fuck. Wonder where I am. Another short bow. It's probably the exact same as the other short bow that I already have. Yep. It is exactly the same as my other bow. Got it. I mean, at least we got something out of this whole expedition. And I don't have to actually get back across this thing, so that actually kind of works out. Oh, hi. You're new here, I see. I feel like I hear more of them coming up behind me. Alright, well, if there are more up here, like... Hello. I think I should kill them just for the XP. I mean, these things are super easy to fight. There we go. Get my ammunition back. And down we go to the next level. And here's where I'm gonna save the game. We are now on... Gosh, what? We are now on level 6, Trapped. And that's gonna be it for me streaming Legend of Grimrock today. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time as we will continue this game. I do have a few other streams in the making currently planned. Let me just quit game here before I talk about this. I do have another game for my regular Moth Goes Hunting special. Not sure if I want to crack out a cider for it or not. Another PS2 game, so it'll probably be of dubious emulation experience. And I have one or two other games that are going to be like one-offs coming up. I kind of want to get into this rhythm where I do like 2 streams of my main game, and then I do 1 or 2 games that aren't my main game. Then I do 2 more streams of my main game, and that way I'm like always making good progress on my main game, but I'm also doing things other than that occasionally, so that my channel doesn't get too stagnant. So I look forward to seeing you next time when we will continue our adventures of Grimrock. Also, can I just say that I am like a little bit alarmed by how much attention my Legend of Myrrh video got in like one day. I think I broke my record for most views on YouTube, which is not very impressive. It was only like 80 some views, but it was still very much so like a, whoa, that's a thing? Okay, huh. So I kind of wondered, like, did that video get linked somewhere? It caused people to actually, like, click on it? Did I actually, is it because I tagged it with something that made YouTube actually suggest it to people? Like, what the hell? Anyway, I should be heading off, though. I need to get prepared for my Friday Dungeons & Dragons game, which will be happening tomorrow. Not on stream, unfortunately, although someday I would like to stream tabletop stuff. We shall see. Alright, catch you later. Sayonara. Goodbye.